This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, everyone. Vauldemare here with more Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson in Crimes and Punishment, the final case. We found out what the ram's heads are. These beautiful antique jewels represent a part of the Hellenistic treasures collection. Depicted are the 5 heads of mountain rams upon a bracelet, necklace, and ring, each made of pure gold. The 5 rams in Middeline have been missing from the museum since 1885. So, you know how I figured that out? Because I didn't just pick and click every single one until I got it. No, I picked a antique art of British Museum and that picked it up. I'm not sure how you're supposed to really figure that out, really, except maybe talking to other people, but that was my fault for just jumping the gun and trying to research it, you know. I mean, it's not like you lose anything for doing that. I just feel like I didn't actually learn something when you accidentally do that. So now we have to figure out what the Hellenistic, yeah, treasure is. So let's, whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops, go back. Alright, let's check 1885 and check the notes on that. Alright, the Strand, a treacherous theft. The Hellenistic treasures were stolen yesterday evening while being transported by cab on their way from the British Museum to the Glassford Fine Art Exhibition. Pawn shop owner Kenneth Butler contacted Scotland Yard that night and provided information regarding a gentleman who had attempted to sell him a collection of historical art as his pawn shop in the Church Street. The police have since captured the described man, a professional thief by the name of Vincent Foley, who had been in the process of escaping London via the port. He was recognized by the surviving driver of the cab that had transported the collection of Hellenistic treasures. Vincent Foley refused to confess as to where the remainder of the treasures were hidden. He was eventually imprisoned. The lost treasures are still to be found. So Vincent Foley may be a possible new suspect. Or maybe he's the killer.
One of the victims, Kenneth Butler, was involved in the story of the stolen Hellenistic treasures. A visit to his pawn shop should tell me more.
So there's a couple of things I gotta do. I gotta go to the pawn shop, talk to he's dead. So we need to find the pawn shop, which probably that key we found is probably opens the door. And we also need to see about the crossfire option too. Oh, and we also got a clue, raging clue, as it were. Long lost art collection was stolen and has not been found since then. And then the old acquaintance, maybe? Nope. Lost art. 2 victims. Nope. Lost art. Lootless? No. What? Dang it. I'm just picking and choosing here. Let's just go on with the story. I'll figure it all out later. Maybe I just haven't been sleeping recently. I don't know. I have, but you know what I mean. Alright, let's go Half Moon Street, see if we have enough clues to reproduce the results. Man, some days I feel like I'm really smart, and other days I feel like I just can't get the right words out. I don't know. Maybe I need to take more ginkgo biloba or something. Or St. John's wort like that one guy was taking. Except that's kind of for depression, so that wouldn't really work. Alright. Let us see if it'll let us do that. If not, we'll just go to the pawn shop. See if we have enough clues to do the recollection. Recreation. Recollection. Those are 2 completely different words.
What's up with you, lad? What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for my brother to be released.
Your brother?
The one that you caught, beat up and imprisoned.
Ah, the murderer.
He ain't killed no one, copper.
Watch your mouth, lad, else you'll be joining that worthless brother of yours.
Oh, how nice of you, Copper. Oh, right, that was a point of interest. I forgot about that.
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation, Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes?
Don't worry, Wiggins.
Did you see my brother at Scotland Yard? Is he alright?
He's fairly
fine.
long.
Okay. Whoops, wrong button. Okay. Let's see, we're just doing one version of it. Let's see what this one. Huh, what about?
am unable to see any higher. I need to find something to lift my lamp.
Why? We got a convenient pole here. Take the pole.
This should be useful.
Do I need to grab a lamp too? Probably not. Let's see if there's a bullet hole there. Oh wow, that is, I can hardly see that. That is terrible. I can't see anything. Oh, there it is.
This is
God,
most
that is
definitely
ridiculous.
a bullet hole. The brick cracks are fresh. Watson,
Okay, so
there was a third shot fired in this street.
okay. And now, okay, so I guess the other guy, if he shot, would have gone somewhere over there. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, a bullet hole found in the wall of the half ministry provides the event of a third shot. And that probably has nothing to do with the, that, I didn't think so. Third shot, 2 victims. Okay, what does that tell us? Kenneth and Brian Vercotti both died of crossfire with each of them holding a gun. One of their guns is now missing. Double murder. Kenneth and Brian Vercotti were the victims of double murder carried out by one person. I don't know. What does double murder say? It really, with what we're doing right now, doesn't really set up anything, really. He already did 2 victims, right? So man, talk about, God, there's just too much going on here. That doesn't tell us anything. Whoops. There we go. Alright, what is that? That combo tells us compelling evidence. It definitely points to him for sure. I mean, I don't think that's... We still need to get some clues, but... Okay, so we still need to... I didn't think that was... Now I'm just like guessing now. Lost treasure, lost a long acquaintance, that makes sense. Personal motive, the violence committed in the Half-Moon Street by Leighton could have had a personal motive. Wow, there's already an option for a finale, basically just saying he did it. Leighton Chapman committed a double murder at Half-Moon Street. An old mutual enemy between Chapman and Vercotti was the motive for the crime. See if you absolve him. Oh, absolve is the A option this time? Huh. Despite committing murder, Leighton is a young, albeit foolish and impressionable man. His younger brother Wiggins would be left completely alone. Leighton's sentence will be shortened. You can condemn him. Leighton Chapman may be young, but he is already a vicious murderer who killed a prison acquaintance over a long-standing grudge. He deserves life imprisonment. Well, we haven't gotten all the clues yet. Let's see what Leighton's statement with the third shot says. Disappearing man. Leighton Chapman regarding the jacketed man disappeared at Half-Moon Street now seems reasonable, as the 3 shots of the crime prove the presence of a second gun now missing. Okay. Do I have any more? Probably not. Let's check it. Yeah. So we're completely out of clues right now. So let's... Yeah, I could condemn him now and just show you that ending while I keep looking around, because I don't have to stick with it, but... Yeah, we'll keep going. Alright, so now we've got a key to use still. And... So, well, since we're here, might as well see if we can figure out a bit more of this mystery while we're here. Tell us, Mr. Constable,
Constable Marrow, I would value your assistance in this investigation.
It would be my pleasure, Mr. Holmes.
I would like to make sure that there are no places in Half Moon Street where a man could hide while you were running through it with your lamp.
All right, Mr. Holmes, what should I do?
Take your lamp and start walking, just as you did before, and try to find me.
Understood.
So we just need to see if we're able to hide ourselves.
I shouldn't look for Mr. Holmes here. He's hiding in Half Moon Street.
Let's see, because if I could see it with my lamp.
I can see you very well, Mr. Holmes.
Oh,
All
we're
right,
playing as him.
Constable. Let's try again. I'll find another place to hide.
I didn't know I was playing as Mario this time. I thought I was hiding as Sherlock Holmes, like I was supposed to find a spot.
Here you are, Mr. Holmes.
All right, Constable. Let's try again. I'll find another place to hide.
Shouldn't the constable be watching the body, making sure no one messes with it, because Wiggins is just hanging around the corner? But what do I know, right?
Mr.
Here you are.
Holmes, it wasn't difficult to find you at all.
It is obvious now. No one could escape Constable Marrow's lamp while hiding in the street.
Okay, so that means we've yeah, that let's see, up the walls, if we can assume that, man, this chapter has a lot of like trying to recreate stuff, just to trying to figure out what's going on. You can assume there's one more person out of the street at the time of the crime. Then there was no way forward or back for escape, only up. Let's reenact the action and recreate the fireworks described by Leighton and attempt to climb the walls. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of recreation in this chapter, or in this case. Find the flare gun to emulate the fireworks and tools for climbing the wall.
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation, Mr. Holmes.
We might need to go to the pawn shop to get those clues.
Mr. Holmes, did you see my brother at Scotland Yard? Is he all right?
Actually, I don't even know why I'm checking Mr. Turner. He has like nothing to do with this now. I mean, he took that item, but that's it. Alright, well, let's go to the pawn shop. Maybe there's a flare gun there, or we can go to Scotland Yard and get one. Because I don't have a flare gun in my possession, so there's no point messing with that. Why would a pawn shop have a flare gun? I don't know. It might not be there. I'm just making assumptions right now. The problem with me sometimes is in some games I expect all the information to be on a screen. You finish and go to the next one, which is a lot of newer type of point-and-click adventure games or games of that nature. But I keep forgetting the times when I played games like Myst, where you had to like explore a whole other areas just to solve a place maybe at the beginning, you know, and well, you know, they don't make games like that anymore because people have found it too difficult. So it's definitely a dying art in that case. You random dude who has nothing to do with it. That reminds me of an anime. I have nothing to do with this tale. Farewell. I think that was King of Bandit Jing. I haven't watched that anime in forever. Okay, that's probably the key opens up that door. Okay, does that just kick us out? Okay, yeah, it would just take us out of here. I was just seeing if there's any people to talk to, but I guess not. Alright, let's go inside. We have the key from the dead body. Hey kids, want to see a dead
The door
body?
is locked, but I won't try to pick it. There are people directly behind me.
Most of them seem to be dregs anyway, so what would it
Mr.
matter?
Butler's key matches the lock perfectly.
Yeah, whatever, Mr. Holmes. We'll go inside. We'll check out this place of daring do. Ooh, shelves. Let's see what's here. Can we steal stuff?
Crampons
Ooh, climbing
and
equipment.
a sharp ice axe would only be brought here by a mountaineer. These
There is a
tools
pawn
are
shop, so-
exactly what I need to climb the wall.
Now I just need a flare gun. Ah, Mr. Holmes, a bastion of good as he steals from poor dead people. Great. And again, the books never said Sherlock Holmes is a nice guy. I mean, well, nice to an extent, anyway. You know what I mean. Ooh, yep, flare gun.
A flare pistol.
Or flare pistol, sorry.
Perhaps it was pawned by a destitute sailor. This is exactly what we need in order to imitate the flash of the fireworks.
So that's the only reason to go to the pawn shop is to steal his stuff so we can use it for our other experiment? Wow. That is funny. Okay, so we gotta check that. I wonder if there's any references to other games here. Yeah, probably not. There's a violin. If that's a violin, I don't know. If you talk to those specific type of dudes, sometimes they're like, no, that's a whatever, it's something else. Alright, so... Okay, here we go.
It looks as though
Hello.
Mr. Butler kept a careful record of his operations.
Nothing there, so let's see what's in here. Hello. A necklace. Quite pretty.
The ram's heads. This necklace belongs to the 5 Rams of Mittelin collection. Interesting. That means that Kenneth Butler owned a part of this collection all this time, 10 years after the theft.
So was he killed because he basically took part of the treasure as part of the group? Like, the 2 men got killed were actually part of the same theft, and this guy decided to rat one of them out so he could keep one of the treasures to sell when so much time had passed. That sounds about right. Brian Vercutti's letter. Hello, Kenneth. I remember you once told me about 3 pieces of golden jewelry, ram heads from ancient Greece. You still got them, right? Well, good news for you. I found a man loaded with money who's crazy about those jewels. He's ready to fork out a small fortune. I can arrange a meeting with this money bags for you, but I want you to cut me in on the deal. I'll be waiting for you at the crossing of Grail Alley and Half Moon Street on Sunday evening for the fireworks. Brian Vercotti. I was almost making an Italian there for a minute for some reason. Alright, I think that's all we've got here. I don't think anything else popped out. And we've stolen enough of the man's, like, legacy, as it were. Although, I guess now that we may look at it, he's not as innocent as we thought. Jewels. Long list art. No? What? Really? There we go. Now we've got a... Now we have a burglary motive. So he could have just done it for robbing stuff for money. Leighton Chapman committed a double murder at Half Moon Street. His motives were theft of ancient and valuable treasures. Despite committing the murder, Leighton is a young man. Oh, this is the same thing, except, okay. And now we have 2 conclusions now. He killed him because, or he just wanted to steal stuff from them. Alright, I don't think we... Oops. And these clues don't tie in together, so... Okay. Well, let's keep searching. Alright, now we need to do some climbing. And, yeah, find the thing for the pistol. Well, I think we're gonna do that, shall we? I think we have enough time to do that before I end today. Yeah, I have a few minutes. Go! We must cause a ruckus. We must make this poor constable, give in to our weird demands. I mean, do they do stuff on, like, CSI? Do they create stuff like that, like, in the field? They usually go to a special lab to do it. They never do it there. So Sherlock Holmes was the original CSI. Ow! We gotta put on sunglasses and say some stupid catchphrase or pun or something like that. Now what's going on? Is Wiggins causing more trouble?
Why are you looking at me all the time like that?
I'm just watching you, lad. I never know what to expect from people like you.
People like me?
Yes, street beggars and thieves.
I ain't a thief.
Oh, no? Then where did you get whatever it is that you're gnawing on? I very much doubt that you bought it.
What ain't seen can't hardly be stolen.
What can't be seen, hardly be stolen. This reminds me of profiling of today's police force, at least in America anyway. Not all of them. I'm not saying all policemen do that, but
Constable Marrow, Watson, I would like to perform another kind of reenactment with your help.
I'm listening, Mr. Holmes.
I want to check if Leighton's testimony can be trusted. If someone could vanish into thin air at a specific moment.
But Holmes, I don't see how.
I am going to be the mysterious gentleman whom Leighton followed. I will stand exactly where he saw him before he was blinded by the flash. Watson, you will be Leighton. When I fire the signal flare, you should start to chase me.
I understand, Holmes.
You, Constable Marrow, just play your part and do exactly as you did. Just, please, wait 5 seconds after the signal flare. I doubt that Polly Powell would have screamed any earlier.
As you say, Mr. Holmes.
Let us begin then. Catch me if you can.
that's the name of a movie. Oh, sorry. So now we have to choose which wall he tried to climb?
The streetlights fall directly on this wall. Not an ideal spot to escape the crime scene. It is also directly in front of Polly Powell. This wall is cast in shadow. It would be difficult to see anyone scaling it.
So now we have to check to see if there's actually functions of okay then. Okay, okay, it's like one of those. Here we go. We got this mini game. We got this mini game. This ain't like
anything.
Oh, did I fuck it up? No. There we go. At least it ain't like some
Holmes?
like
Are you there?
some QT that I've done before, from like Ben 10 or what was it, Witch's Night or whatever it was, Knight's Contract.
Faster.
Oh, okay, I was too slow. So we have to do it again. Damn. Alright, let's try this again. I can do this mini game. Dang it. Well, now that I know what to do, it's pretty obvious how the motive, how it goes, so.
Barely see anything.
Yeah, see, and I can press before it even goes, so that way it's not a...
Holmes? Are you there?
Damn. Got some good upper body strength, Holmes, apparently. Well, you are a boxer, so you have to have some
My
muscle.
God, a man can't just disappear like that.
So it is possible. So it's a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching.
Holmes?
Actually, that would have been a perfect way to end the episode.
Where are you?
I cannot see you, Mr. Holmes. Dr. Watson, it seems that Mr. Holmes has disappeared.
Don't worry, gentlemen. I am up here, above your heads.
How on earth did you get up there, Holmes?
I am using crampons and a climbing axe, although the person we are looking for did not leave any traces of such tools. Constable, is there any way to get to the top of this building?
Yes, Mr. Holmes, I can show you. The door to the building can be found from Whitechapel Street.
Gentlemen, I am on my way down.
He just jumps, breaks his legs. Cock! Ah! Okay, inspect the attic.
This is
we
the
need to see
back door of the building with the attic floor that you required, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, so let's go up there then. Let us see what is up there. Ooh, it's dark. It's dark and scary up here. I need someone to hold me. Where, Watson? Where are you? Watson! Watson! No! I can do this. I'm the great Sherlock Holmes. I'm not afraid of the dark. Are you afraid of the dark, viewers? We'll find out next time on the next episode of Crimes and Punishment featuring Dr. Watson. What is wrong with me? Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then, folks. The game is afoot.